features that I tend to favor are the ones that elevate the validity of that phrase. Infinite wonders, endless possibilities. Here's an example. Redstone dust and torches were added into Minecraft in July of 2010 before the game had even sold 1 million copies. It's just electricity with a torch and a wire. But yet, 3 months later...
I have a video about someone that messes a lot with new stuff, like that really changed the game. And he's like experimenting with it. In case if you want to know what the video I'm watching is, it's Ant Venom, the infinite potential of Minecraft's newest command. I know I'm not going to remember to do it, so okay. Okay, so here, let me just make a new world. I'm not gonna worry about naming it or anything. Cool. Of course I'm on the wrong window. Cool command test. Sure. Okay. Let's see. So he's using the execute command. Okay, and he has this thing set up where... Okay, so... How do you...
It a try. Here are 5 items to consider trying for yourself. First up, an easy one. Try spawn. Next up, if you generate a return coordinate, those are 0.8 to happen to... The only thing that really level is when you can generate write each other in location over and... that...
Oh, I just came up... Okay, so I just found an interesting one. So you would put this in a command block. Place feature Minecraft iceberg blue at a certain coordinate, and make sure that's in the water. And as long as it's like got a couple of things met, then you can do. And if you have it on a constant one, then okay. Slash locate biome ocean. How do I do ocean? There we go. Take me to it. Okay, so let's try this command out. Slash give this command block. It put me like in the middle of the ocean. Huh? Okay, so I can work with this. I just get really any block. Besides command blocks or other blocks like that that have UI when you right click. Okay, let's make a little platform. Okay. Okay, so command block, let's set it to repeat. Okay, so we want to do place feature iceberg blue, yeah, that one, and then just some coordinates, and then let's do like 40. Okay, name this known. Wonderful. Lever. Okay, so this is gonna lag quite a lot. Okay, there's an ocean monument over there. I don't know where it's gonna do it, but let's figure out. It's not working. Why isn't it? Oh my goodness, I just broke it. Place feature iceberg blue. Maybe -1? I don't know. 30. Why didn't it do anything? Let's just put a button just to test it. It's not going to be as laggy as if I do it like this. Okay, cool. So now we have an iceberg here. So if I were to say set this to repeat, then So, with iceberg blue, the only requirement for this is that I think if it's on water and there's air above it, I think it overlaps iceberg, but at the same time it kind of doesn't. So since there's so many like iceberg combinations, then they overlap each other, but they kind of don't. So it's interesting. Anyway, let's see. Can I find if you do like execute something? Execute at. Okay, execute at all. This is just me. Run. How do I do run? Place feature, and then just do trees. Trees flower forest. Done. Okay. So I want to be able to remotely access this one. So I'm just going to build a little platform over here. Trees, okay, can generate in the air. So
a tree generates based off of my facing direction, but every...
Wait. He has it so that it's based on his
but instead configure
somehow.
The command block so a tree
Okay, so you do this one, this one, this one, 20. Okay, cool. Let's try that. It's not working. Why isn't this working? Hello, are you good? Huh? Let me try and run this command normally. I just highlight it all. Control C. If I just put that in chat. If I actually. So, why isn't this working? And how do I get it to work? Minecraft trees planes. Let me do that one because that's the one he does. Trees planes. This one. Okay. I got it. Okay. And so this is what happens. Your computer lags like a lot. And you get an interesting ring of trees. This is interesting. Okay. So, let's see here.
generates based off of my facing direction, but every single tick. I don't think this is what they had in mind when I was asked to build a treehouse in Minecraft. But hey, it works. Alright, for the last item I'll show off, we're gonna mess with bonus chests. Yes, that's right, bonus chests.
Bonus chests and things end up happening. Okay, cool, let's do that. Place feature bonus chest. So, where's it gonna place it? In this chunk. Could have said override the command block. Let's put it in the ocean. Because why not? I'm just gonna overwrite the command block again. But like, it's gonna destroy my lever. and then we do a lever here. Okay, cool, and then I just have to, like, block it up. Cool, I can do that. Place feature bonus chest. That's all you have to do. Okay, and then you put it as repeat, and then you block it up. Lever. Place it over the lever. So he just does it.
It might seem like a trivial item to mess with until you realize that bonus chests are actually one of a potentially small subset of items within this.
So they only spawn within one chunk, apparently. So they'll only spawn within this one chunk. And so you might be wondering, oh, what if one spawns on top of each other? Your answer is right in front of you. So that is a thing. So let's just watch as the towers grow as my computer begins to crash. Oh, they're overlapping each other with the torches, and so the items. I wasn't thinking of that because. Okay, can they place on top of the torch? No, they overwrite the torches. Except when that happens, then the torches. Okay, so the torches overwrite the chests, and the chests overwrite the torches. Oh. Okay. Oh, they're going in the water. Do they despawn when they're in the water anymore? Because I think they used to do that. How many entities are we at right now? I could just go into the menu because I don't have Optifine because it's a snapshot. We're at 206. Wait, no, not 206. 240 some. I don't know why I said 206. I think my brain was like, oh, 260. Okay, so let me pause that. That way my computer doesn't fully crash. So now we have this. I thought my computer crashed, then I was just under that. So what's our highest stack? Right here. This is our highest stack, and this is what's on top. Couple oak planks, some apples, and a raw salmon, and some tools and stuff. Okay, what's the best stuff you can get from a... You can get acacia logs from it? Stone axes? Okay, what all can you get? Bread? A stone pickaxe? You can get some good stuff here. With the stone pickaxe, you can just, like, skip the whole mining stone part. If you find some iron, you can get acquire hardware maybe before you get Stone Age, but I guess that's technically possible if you find a village anyways. Is there a spot? Oh my goodness, for some reason, right around here, they're just... This just happens a lot more. I got getting an upgrade. Okay, cool. Why is there so many, like, torches underneath all the chests? I mean, I guess it makes sense that it's only around, like, that kind of area, but still. A little bit insane. What kind of stuff we got? Oh my goodness, that is so many wooden pickaxes and wooden axes. There's so many tools. Tools is like what's taking up the majority of my inventory. Let me just... Oh yeah, you can just do this. If you hold shift and then double click the destroy item button, it gets rid of everything in your inventory. Okay, so that's part one of this whole situation. So, how does some of these other commands work? Is there a list on the, is there a list somewhere where I can look at? Stop opening on that one, I want to open on this one. Let's see. List of place feature requirements Minecraft. Okay, so I haven't seen any requirement. Okay, cool. Okay, so you just kind of have to figure it out on your own. Is there anything in videos? Why does shopping appear before videos? Huh? Okay, so that's not working. So last time, okay, we discussed about Delta. Well, we kind of did, and I was just like, oh, how do you use Delta?
18.2 and beyond once it releases, and give it a try. Speaking of giving it a try, here are 5 items to consider. I'll get into how I feel this command can be improved in
Let me see if I can find the point where
moment.
he shows a
I'll get
command
into
that he's
how I
using on
feel
his
this
bow
command
to
can be
let him, like,
improved in a moment,
that whenever
but
it
first
lands,
though,
it places
there
stuff.
are a lot of items within the place features command to mess with,
Wait, hang on
so
a second. I could
download the
just use the
snapshot
same
or
thing, but,
fire
like,
up
on an
any version
arrow
from
institute.
1.18.2 and beyond
That
once it
uses the
releases,
same thing that
and
we
give it
used
a
earlier.
try. Speaking of giving the same location over and hitting some trees using command
Execute at arrow, I guess it would be. Execute at E type equals arrow. I can do that. I'll just place it on top of this. I'll move this and replace it with this. And we'll use oak planks. Wait, does this, just do, oh, we'll make a little, let's just keep on building up within this tree fort. Okay, so we do, execute at E type equals arrow. Okay, and then one place feature. What should we do? Amethyst geode, because now I know how to do amethyst geode. And then just do some coordinates. That way it appears. Okay. So we can just have this running. Yeah, I don't think it'll do anything until we shoot an arrow. Except possibly hurt my computer, I don't know. Bow. Huh? No, I do not survive mode, I want spectator. What? I don't know what just happened. I think it's over with the command block. How did that happen? Execute at the type equals arrows. Run place feature geode. Done. Okay, and then just do control. Okay, cool, I got it. So this one has the NVT data. So it has this command saved into it. That way if something screws up, why is it? It wouldn't turn off. Hang on a second. Why is there so many arrows loaded into the world? There shouldn't be this many arrows in a world that I just loaded in. This is the Guardians. Why is there so many around the Guardians? And this is around the cords where they're doing most of them. Why is there arrows around the Guardians area? Slash, game will do mob spawning false. Cool. Okay, back to the tree fort. So that's the only, well, what is arrows considered? Is it considered the Guardian's laser beam? Because that's the only explanation I could think of. It stopped for a second. It's still going. Why is it still going? Okay. So what happened? There's more! I just turned off mob spawning. Why is there more? How is there more? So if I go summon arrow, it just drops. So why is there so many arrows in an ocean monument of all places? An amethyst geode just decided to spawn. Okay, cool. So if I don't know what command did he use?
Asked to try and place a tree in hand. As you can see here, if Minecraft were asked to try and place a tree in midair for whatever reason, it would succeed, and therefore running that command in midair will
Execute at E type. Huh? Hang on a second. /kill at E type equals arrow. No entity was found. Then why do you keep summoning in geodes around where there's no arrows? Scoreboard players. Okay, so he's using a very complicated command for the whole arrow thing that he's doing. So we're not going to be doing that.
Will also similarly by stone exposed air block to generate. Monster rooms are always a diamond or vein high up in the air. That will also fail as there are no stone.
So let me try something. If I were to go here and do /placefeature monster room, failed to place feature. You have to be in the ground, but there has to be air close enough to you. So like here. Feature monster room. Failed to place feature. Does it have to like... Okay, and then just move in one direction for a while. /placefeature monster room. Ta-da! And now we have a monster room. /placefeature monster room. Control C that bad boy. Failed to place feature. Why are you failing to place this? You should be able to... No. So it's T, then... What if I were to do it like here? Failed to place feature is because there's too much air now. I don't know. I don't... Why is there two chests like this? Why is it off center? Why is it like not... Why are they different sizes? Is this normal? I don't know. Anyway, I've been messing around for this for the past half an hour. Send me any ideas in the comments, because I would like to know. Oh my goodness, the loot's not generated even though it is, huh? Send me stuff in the comments to test out, and I will. If I find it, if I see enough of them, I'll make a video on it. Just send me a video of, like, random stuff to test out, and I'll do it. If I know how to do it. Or start our own bit testing out stuff. I don't know. I guess bye. I mean, I don't really have anything else to test out, Billy. So, bye, I guess.